This interview is brought to you by people just like you. This first launch on Patreon and to YouTube members, so a big thanks to them for backing. If you would like to do so, you can go to patreon.com/safestateplus or become a member here on YouTube. Hey guys, so I just played Deadpool in VR. Why don't you say your name and what your title is on the game to start, and we'll go from there.
My name is Ray Pena. I'm an animator at Twisted Pixel Games.
And you?
I'm Matt Schmitz, and I'm Director of Animation at Twist Pixel Games.
All right. Well, it's really nice to meet you guys. So Deadpool VR, how long have you been working with this license? And how do you differentiate your interpretation of Deadpool from all the other media Deadpools out there?
4 years now? So I've been developing it.
Yeah.
Just having fun. I think, we're taking obviously from the original Deadpool. So having fun with deaths, how he reacts to getting damaged and all, losing limbs. Did you lose limbs in the game?
I sure did.
Did you make use of it?
No. That's
You can take those. Just having fun. That's what it's all about. And just the cartooniness of it all and
Yeah.
over the top gore. So, yeah. And, you're aware Neil Patrick Harris is voicing Deadpool and he's bringing his own spice to it all. And he's got a good sense of humor, obviously.
Yeah.
That's why he's in all this. So, but he was great.
I've seen Neil have some friendly ribbing with some of his other actor friends out there. Have you noticed that banter?
Yeah, I mean, both in real life and in the game. Like in the game, we get a lot of great interactions with Neil. And if you saw, John Leguizamo plays the character of Mojo in our game. So we get a lot of really great interactions, a lot of great writing for those guys to just really have fun and let the humor, sell Deadpool's personality.
You brought up some inspirations before, mainly the comic. Were there specific issues or specific storylines? Obviously, Mojo being a perfect setup for VR that you leaned into.
I don't know much about that. That might be more of a question to you, actually.
About what now?
So, like story inspirations, like the Jim Lee run was iconic, and like just the style of the comic character was different for so long, and then he kind of got into the fourth wall breaking stuff. There was the Deadpool and Wolverine comic. So, like, did you lean into any of that for inspiration for the story that you're telling here?
Yeah, I think inspiration we drew from that, from really all across all the Marvel universe and, the tapestry that Marvel has of everything. But yeah, we had a team of writers, including Jim Kelly, actually, who was one of the writers on Deadpool comics, that all really brought together a lot of great ideas from all these things and really put personality into these characters.
What was it like working with Neil? Was it fun, or like, did you get extra time with him? Did he like go crazy with the character?
I know he recorded a lot, so I didn't work with him directly, but he's been in the studio several times, and I think a lot of obviously 90% of this is all pre-written, but I think he was able to kind of ad lib a little here and there and have some fun with it. And yeah, like you mentioned earlier, breaking the fourth wall, he's speaking to us, even as developers, clearly to the player as well. So there are some good inside jokes that everyone should get, but yeah, I don't know how much of that was on his side, but we're testing it constantly and hearing new lines all the time, so it's a lot of fun for us as well.
What are your biggest challenges when you're developing for a VR title? Like, what are your biggest concerns when this goes out to the masses?
I think it's always the comfort, right? Like, it's we want it to be as good for every player as far as how long can you last in the headset or whatever, and I've had my issues as well, but since I've been working on this project, I've always had a good time playing it because I'm constantly in there. And I think there's so many options on comfortability for each individual player and how to just customize it for yourself. So as far as I know, that's kind of what the biggest challenges are for us.
Yeah. What about for you?
Yeah, I think in addition to that, we wanted to have a really fun, fast-paced combat system, but again, keep it very comfortable for the player. So be able to let you interact with the environment, get some parkour, jumping off walls, sliding into enemies, have an arsenal of weapons, keep the combat fast-paced, and fresh. We also wanted to have combat be as deep as possible so that it wouldn't get stale, but also available to any player's play style. So if you wanted to stand back and play the game with your guns only, that's completely doable and also going to be a lot of fun. But if you want to get very creative, you could just think about things you may want to do, pull enemies toward you with the grapple gun and use your sword. We wanted to open up the door for players to sort of, get creative with how they want to kill people.
That sounds really cool. And inversely, what's something you're most excited for players to experience for the first time with Deadpool VR?
Man, I don't know if I could talk about the stuff that I like. Yeah, honestly, I mean, they had a lot of fun with the Deadpool character himself and just how he can get ripped apart and still keep going,
Yeah.
You touched on the hands, ripping your arms off, but they have a lot more, you'll have a lot more fun going into it throughout the game. There's moments where it's quite unique.
Yeah.
Say that.
Did you want to share anything?
Yeah, I agree with that. I think players are going to have a lot of fun feeling themselves in the Marvel universe, feeling themselves as Deadpool.
Phrasing.
I hope. No, that's our goal, is really wanting people to like enjoy, like looking down and like really kind of feeling like they could play as Deadpool. I think that's what VR gives you the opportunity to do really well with a character like Deadpool, is, put you in that character as best you can. You're going to hear Neil in your ear a lot of times, giving you these lines and just kind of talking to you, feeling like you're talking. It's just a lot of fun. But also some of the enemies in the game, Lady Deathstrike, Omega Red, I think players really looking forward to players getting a chance to see those guys in our game.
Yeah. Are there any other characters? I think Omega Red, he doesn't really have a healing factor. He kind of takes your life energy away.
Yeah.
So are there other heroes or anti-heroes with healing factors that might make an appearance of some sort?
Oh, that's such a good question that I cannot answer.
So, I mean, the only characters we can really talk about right now are the ones that have been in the trailer. Spiral's in there, Major Domo's in there. I mean, we've got a great cast. It's a lot of fun. A lot of great characters drawn from the Marvel Universe at this feud.
What sort of liberties does it give you working within Mojoverse? Because, Mojo, he kind of sucks whoever he needs into your storyline and kind of lets you go crazy. Do you get a lot of leeway in terms of creativity and what you're able to do in that style world?
We do, absolutely. So I don't know if you noticed, but there are Mojo versions of marvelous weapons, we call them, that you can unlock in this game. You may have seen the crazy Mojo Cajun cards.
Yeah.
So we do have a lot of creative freedom with, the way Mojo can sort of shape this place that you're fighting. There's different arenas and battles that you can get involved in that Mojo, plays a role in. And so, yeah, there's a lot of pretty extreme opportunities in this game because of Mojo's presence.
What are your biggest challenges going towards launch right now in terms of technical development? And I don't know, did you announce a date? I think you just did, right?
November 18th.
Yeah. So what do you need to polish up still before November 18th? Probably not a lot, right? You're going to have a lot of easy nights going forward.
Yeah. We're in the home stretch.
Yeah.
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah. I don't know about any major challenges just yet, but hopefully
Okay.
we're good to go.
Yeah. So you feel pretty good about the game going towards November. What kind of stuff do you polish in those last few months? Oh, I can ask you too.
Yeah, we just keep playing the game, and anytime we
QA.
feel something, QA ourselves. We also have QA team, but just look at things, from different eyes sometimes and see what could be tightened up, or if there's certain things in combat that we feel like could be punched up a little bit more. We'll just dial the knobs a little bit between here and there. But feeling really good about people getting a chance to see this game in November when it comes out.
Yeah. I just to add to that, like we're just, we've had little moments of free time here and there, and as animators, we were able to do some cool deaths for, like specific deaths for certain characters in the game, and also that's sweetens it all at the very end.
Is there anything I didn't ask that you wish I would have asked about?
I don't know.
Like something that you're really proud of that you wanted to discuss that you're hoping people would talk about?
We talked a little bit about combat, but I do think that we have a really deep combat system that we've been pretty much dialing in from the beginning of the game. When we first started working, we've just been tweaking things and making it feel as good as possible. So I'm really excited for players to get a chance to see all the different arsenal of weapons that Deadpool has. So one of the things in addition to that is there is unlockables and upgradable weapons. So you can earn mojo bucks throughout the game that you can then use to upgrade weapons. So there's a good bit of replayability. You can go back and replay levels. If you notice in the trailer, there may have been a door that had Lady Deadpool's name on it. That might give a hint as to some of the replayability of the game too. So it's just going to be a really fun experience for people to go back and really enjoy it and take their time with it.
Lots of replayability. Anything you wanted to add?
I just like the flexibility of what you could do as Deadpool, you know, and you touched on it already. Just like you said, you could just go shooting people up, or you can slash them with the sword, or you can bat a grenade at them, or you can throw weapons at them and bring them back to you. And however you want to attack the enemies, it's just a lot of fun throughout. So it doesn't get too repetitive, you know. So something fresh.
What's something crazy you like to do? You've played it so much, like in VR. Like you brought batting grenades. Do you like throw them in the air, then hit them with the gun at the guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sword. And I think just lassoing the guys and just tossing them around. I don't know if you got to do that when you were playing them.
I was gonna try, but I think I grabbed the gun on accident.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think just that and dive kicking them, knocking their heads off.
Oh yeah. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything you've seen that's crazy?
There's a lot of good kill moves in this game. So when somebody's in a vulnerable state, we call it a staggered state. You can do opportunities where you go up and stab them and you can completely cut their body in half. And so, yeah, it's some of this like fun with like Deadpool humor, you know, or humorous violence. I mean,
Yeah.
So, you know, just like having fun with the gore, but keeping it really fun and, you know, punchy.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you letting me play and taking the time to chat with me.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks for playing.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you so very much for watching and supporting. I do greatly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell if you're watching on YouTube. Thank you so very much. And if you are on Patreon already, a big thank you, especially to the top backers, Christopher Eddy, Phil Aroni, and Aries EMS, as well as Shane Carroll over on YouTube. I need to update this list, but if you want to back and allow me to keep creating content like this, you can do so at patreon.com/SaveStatePlus or by becoming a member right here on YouTube. I'm going to get out of here, but I will see you for the next one. Bye for now, everybody.